Look at this wonderful thing. Playing one artifact, gaining two more. Now I'm gonna draw and gain life. Look at this beautiful thing. And I'm actually gonna do this. Like if there's a sunfall coming, I'm fine. I'm very happy with what we got now. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel. Today's video is once again a new standard deck with a lot of new cards from Aetherdrift. The collection came out on the 11th. Today is the 13th and the video will come out on the 13th or the 14th, one or the other. If it's the 14th and you celebrate it, then happy Valentine's Day. If you're single or not, still happy Friday, happy Valentine's Day, happy Aetherdrift time to play, whatever you want to say. Anyway, so this is my favorite strategy probably. Azorius Affinity in standard, fantastic. This was one of the best decks from the earlier season before Aetherdrift, and with the new additions I think it became better. You're gonna see a couple games on play, I don't know how many, like I know I recorded 4 on play and 4 or 5 on ranked, so you're gonna probably see maybe 2 on play and 4 or 5 on ranked, something like that. We actually went undefeated on ranked, 100% win rate right now with 4 or 5 games, so the sample size is very small. Short and sweet, the point of this deck is you slam a synthesizer on the table. You just need one and things will escalate from there. When you have a synthesizer on the table, every other artifact you play will create tokens that get +1/+1 for each artifact you control, so they get pretty huge pretty quick. You're gonna see some games where we actually end up with at least 2 on the field, which is pretty easy in this deck. I had no worries with that. Then you just play your Perilous Snares to take care of your opponent's threats. You play your Voyager Quick Welders to make your artifacts cost less. You play your Repurposing Base so you can go and get more synthesizers or other things that you need. You play more synthesizers so that you can scry and create more tokens. You play Thopter Fabricators so that you have another big body, so that you can have the chance to create smaller little token artifact bodies whenever you draw your second card each turn, so you can do that on your turn and your opponent's turn if you manage to find a way of drawing, which with this it's not easy to draw 2 cards on your opponent's turn. You play a Simulacrum so that you get more land and more cards when it dies. You play your Memory Guardian that costs 5 but has affinity for artifacts, so it's probably a 1-drop most of the time, maybe a 2-drop, which is fantastic for a 3/4 flyer. That's also an artifact that's gonna synergize with your synthesizer, creating more bodies. As you can see, there's a lot of things to synergize with the synthesizer. There's a lot of bodies, big bodies to create. You can also go with the Fomori Vault discard card, so you can go get your synthesizer. Try and find the synthesizer, I mean. Turn 1 play, you get the Novice Inspector, just this one. Maybe you can get another artifact here, but I like the fact that this is a turn 1 play that will get you an artifact immediately that can get you card draw, which will help you find the synthesizer. It also has synergy with the Thopter Fabricator, because you can crack the Novice. Let's say you have a Simulacrum on the battlefield, you chump block with it, you draw a card and you crack the clue. And you have this on the battlefield as well. You crack the clue from the Novice Inspector. You just draw 2 cards in 1 turn and create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. So pretty decent. Then you have another piece of removal because you're creating so many bodies that this one will pretty much deal with most things your opponents will have. Then you have Get Lost as early removal as well, instant that will deal with creatures, enchantments and planeswalkers. Card draw, Voyage Home, it's gonna cost 2, it's gonna give you 3 life and it's gonna give you 3 cards, ridiculous in this deck. And then I added 3 Dawn's Truce because there's a lot of removal going around. There's a lot of board wipes going around. There's a lot of buff spells that can trade with smaller creatures, you know, so this made sense to me. I haven't been using it that much, but you know, I think this makes sense because there's a lot of things that can take care of artifacts. With Dawn's Truce you protect your whole board, which is pretty much artifacts. So seems pretty good. This intro has gone way longer than expected. The video might be a little bit longer because it has a couple more games than normal, but the games are pretty quick. I had a lot of fun. I'm sure you're gonna love this tag. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Let's immediately jump right into it, and yeah, I hope you have fun. I actually made some changes. I took out Monument 2 or Off Endurance, I don't remember the name. And I added repurposing bay. I think that makes a lot more sense. The monument didn't really I'm gonna keep this. The monument didn't really add anything of value to the deck, you know, apart from being a 3-drop for the Simulacrum synthesizer. Repurposing bay does a lot more, and it's also a 3-drop, so absolutely no point not playing with it, you know. So next turn Simulacrum is coming down, and the turn after, yeah, I'll take the 2. That one is very good. I have a lot of, oh, that's crazy. I kinda need lands, but I cannot say no to another Simulacrum synthesizer. I think I'll say no to the Voyage Home because I'm on 1, 2, 3. Right, next turn I'll go with that. Now actually I'll keep both, because the turn after this one, like this one, I'll probably use the Novice Inspector to jump block or something. The turn after the next one, where I'll play the second Simulacrum, I will most likely play the Perilous Snare and take out probably the Valley Might Caller. Yeah, I got a block here. I don't know if I will survive actually, which sucks, but you know. Okay, I'll take a land next turn. So we are creating, like, if I don't die next turn, we are creating 2 more and making them very big, so we'll see what happens in this situation. Okay, Carrot Cake is gonna get 1 token, probably 2, because he can take that out. I'll definitely take the 5 or the 6 in this case, because next turn we will be creating two tokens. Like, I'm a little bit indecisive now, because on the one hand I wanna do this, right? Because I will, yeah, I think this is the play. I'll do this, put another big body, or at least big bottom body on the battlefield, but our opponent is going very wide. I will at least be able to block most of our opponent's creatures, which is fine. And if the Quick Welder remains on the battlefield, oof, that's rough. I'll have to double block the Might Caller most likely. I'll need to do the math, but oof. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to survive this one, but let's see. So 10, 3, 2, 2 and 2. Okay, let's see. No attacks. Okay, so our opponent just got a little bit scared. No attacks. So now I think I'm gonna have to Perilous Snare, take out the Valimite Collar, because it's the biggest one, right? And then Thopter Fabricator. This is not a creature. Okay, so I kind of need to think. Let me think. So first of all, I need to do this. Period. I'll take out the Might Collar. It's gonna put a bunch of counters, but I'm creating several creatures, and I think the play here next is to Thopter Fabricator and create 4 tokens this turn. Because my tokens are huge, unlike our opponents, right? So we're creating tokens either way. So we have 8 blockers right now. Against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 creatures. So it's 8 for 8. 8 for 9. That's nuts. Okay. We gotta do what we can, right, to survive right now. So, what will our opponent choose? Will he create more tokens or make them bigger? Okay, he made them bigger. That's not the bad way of doing things. Pass to blockers. So I'll block here. Block here, block here. And I'll block there. I think this is the correct play, right? I don't know why our opponent said good game. Okay, so now I know why our opponent said good game. He was just giving up. Well, if this doesn't showcase the beast, the craziness you can do with with artifacts, with Aetherdrift, then I don't know, man. Like, we had a little bit of removal left. We had the card draw and life gain that we're gonna use this turn for sure. Cheap card draw and life gain, which is much better if you ask me. And we had an army of creatures against an army of creatures. We controlled the game pretty well, in my opinion. It was a little touch and go. Like, our opponent gave up with 23 life. We had 4 at the end, but we still managed to get the win. Let's get to another one, guys. Man, I really enjoyed that that last win. That was crazy. Really like that. What do you guys think about this new achievements and stuff like that? I'm really enjoying it. I think that's something they should have done years ago. to be completely frank with you guys, I think the reward should be a little bit better as well, especially with tougher stuff like gaining 777 life. I don't think that's impossible, but you know, you have to work a little bit hard on that one. But I think I'll keep this. We have removal, we have something to go get something back. This will come as a big body to, you know, for very cheap. Turn 1 play. On turn 2 we can crack the clue and draw another card, so pretty decent. Let's see what Chief 315 brings to the table. But yeah, man, I'm very happy to see. Oh, I love that. I'm very happy to see if we're playing against this card, that's gonna suck, because we kinda need everything here. First one to go will be the Memory Garden for sure. Zero problems about that. But yeah, I kinda like the things they're trying to do with Magic, you know, these days. It's pretty decent. I'm not gonna crack the clue, because if we manage to get the synthesizer on the battlefield, then we need all the... That's fine. we only need, we're gonna take out the memory guardian. We're gonna pass turn. 2 synthesizers, that's crazy. And now we gotta play ball. I think I'll keep that, because next turn he's gonna uptick Liliana again, and we're gonna take out what? Okay, definitely not Perilous Snare. I think I'll take the wastes actually, because he's still gonna get a turn of yeah, I think that's the play here. Now I need to think, because we can either be greedy and get several creatures. We can take the 5, there's no issues. Yeah, I think that's the play. I'm gonna be very greedy here. I'll take another Perilous Snare for sure, because we want one for the Liliana, one for the Obliterator. He's probably gonna -2. Shit. So Perilous Snare is out, but that's fine because we have another one. I doubt he takes out Repurposing by that. That card is here mainly because of to find the simulacrums. It doesn't really serve any other purpose. So if I had to guess, I would say he will -2. So he can get a clean attack, but he will get the clean attack either way, so I don't know. We'll see. Our opponent doesn't have any cards, so that was kinda weird. I'm gonna drop that one. What I'm gonna... Really? I was not expecting that. Yeah, I'll Perilous Snare the Obliterator and then I'll attack Liliana. And we will see what's up next turn. So that one there. I'll create 2 more. And we got to win. It's that easy, guys. This is that easy. There's nothing more to tell, like lose most of your cards because of Liliana and Dream of Steel and Oil. Deal... Why did he do that to the Sheldred? But okay. Deal with the Phyrexian Obliterator and win the game. It's that easy, guys. Super easy Aetherdrift deck. Let's get into one more. So, after 4 pretty decent games on play, let's try this deck on ranked. The hand isn't good. I have to mulligan this crap. This one is worse. Like this, again, you go on ranked and you see the worst hands. It always happens like that. But I'll keep this one. People say this is just coincidence. Oh no, it's just one bad draw. Yeah, I played 20 games with this deck. Didn't have a single mulligan on play. One on ranked, immediate mulligan. Okay, I will just go with the other one and I'll see what's up. Not gonna attack, there's no point into it. This one might be a good jump blocker. It's gonna be mono red immediately, like it's the beginning of the new season, so I don't think there's any actual point on me. I think I'd rather draw the card instead of well, okay, now I will get lost at because I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction. I'll go with this one just because it is a good blocker and it makes my Perilous Snare and other artifacts cheaper, so whatever he plays, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna block with the Inspector, because I'm sure there's another... You know what, I'm not gonna block with anything. Let's see what happens. So that was fantastic. Yeah, I'll definitely Simulacrum. Now I have something that I want to block with, and I'll go get an island. No attacks again. I will most likely, whatever happens next, double block with the Inspector and the Simulacrum. Okay, the Inspector will Rockface Village, the hero, because I do not mind that if that's what you want to do. Okay, so no point double blocking, I'll just block there. That's nuts. I'll definitely draw, and we got exact. Oh, let's go immediately. I don't want that, but I'll take that one. I have to do this. Like, we're just gonna. Oh my god, that's ridiculous though. I will keep because it's gonna be a good. So we either die or after next turn we win the game. It's as easy as that. So I need to put everybody forward with this block. I will just, okay, so a Monstrous Rage next turn. I have no idea what our opponent has right now, but I will just jump block the Artfire hero. Let's see. Our opponent is thinking it's not an easy situation to be in. I'm gonna block here and I'll just jump block the Artfire hero because Perilous Snare will be coming for the Artfire hero. I don't mind losing my 5/5, that's the thing. Even if he has another Monstrous Rage, Shock, that's perfectly fine by me. Are we dead? We're not. We are definitely not dead. Okay, so Perilous Snare, first and foremost, on the Artfire hero, creating 2 7/7s. Now, I can take care of the Monastery Swift Spear, or I can see what's up and go with the Get Lost or the card draw. I think the secret is to like double block if needed. I will definitely take that. I will definitely double block. There we go. Exactly what I was hoping. Again, a little touch and go, and we got the rank up. That's fantastic. A little touch and go, you know. The double Simulacrum with the Voyager on the battlefield was, you know, it came in clutch. Maybe we could have done things a little bit differently. Maybe we should have went with the case this turn, but I thought the Get Lost would probably be better. We had 2 7/7s and a 2/4 on the battlefield, so I wasn't that worried, but you know, great knowing that we had we got the win. And let's see what happens next. These games are pretty fast, you know, they've been happening pretty quickly, even the play and the ones on rank. This is just the second one, you saw the first one, so we'll see. Nah, this is too much. I have to mulligan. This is not great either, but I'll keep. I will take the Donstrus out. We just need one land and Voyager will be good to go. Now we need one land and the Simulacrum will be good to go. Okay, but I'm not worried. The only thing that worries me about this is that okay, I'd rather have this. It's the fact that green has a lot of artifact removal. Okay, so I guess next turn Perilous Snare is definitely coming in. Let me think, because I can do this now. Nah, but some crazy things might happen. I'd much rather do this, and then next turn if we get a land, that would be fantastic. We could Voyager and Perilous Snare, or Voyager and Case of the Gateway Express, depending on what our opponent plays. See, like Mossborn Hydra would be like an 8/8 now, and we would be screwed. Basically, we can deal with a 5/5. Perfect. I don't mind. I do not mind. We'll take 6, and then we'll take the Bristly Bill out next turn. Oh, we decided to put there. Okay, so we'll take 5. That's even better for us. And we got to Get Lost. That's also awesome. I really want to do that, but I don't think I can. So, another Perilous Snare. And another token. And now we're going to see if we can put a little bit of pressure on our opponent. Also get that to get the max speed thing going, or we just win. I was gonna say also get the max speed thing going, because if we could do that, then with 2 Perilous Snares on the battlefield, we could just, you know, start to make our creatures even bigger every turn. So that's pretty decent. So we got 4 wins on play, 2 on ranked. Let's see if we get a couple more on ranked. Pretty solid deck so far, you know, like maybe sometimes I miss a little bit of mana here and there, just so we could do crazier things, but I gotta keep this end. This is a crazy ass end. So that turn 1, turn 2, and several turn 3 options. For the Avatar and Sleeve, it's probably either discard or Demons. Okay, so Synthesizer is out, but we have a repurposing, so not everything's that bad, you know. Don't pretend you're not gonna pick Synthesizer, come on. If he picks Get Lost, it's because there's a bat coming next turn. So, gonna take a little hydration pause. Okay, so hydrated, ready to go. I'll just pass turn. I'm not even gonna attack. Which don't let my confident attitude make you believe for a second that wasn't a mistake. Because it was. It definitely was. So should I get Lost the bat, or should I just win? What's the? I think I should just win. Winning is so much easier than just, you know, thinking about what to get lost, or why let him take my Perilous Snare. Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't know why our opponent just gave up, but I'll take it, you know, I'll take it. Okay, so this might be a very big video. I don't know. Let's see. Playing against Cheerio, I guess. Terrible. Much better now. I will take one of these lands out because I don't have a use for all of them. We could use a turn 1, turn 2 play, or another Synthesizer. Not gonna complain about that one. Now, are we playing against Control? Are we playing against Bounce? Are we playing against Mirror Match? I don't know. I don't care. Synthesizer will be on the battlefield. That's fantastic. Let's see if bouncing is a thing. I'll take the Get Lost. I don't know what our opponent is playing, so this might be just a simple mirror match, and in that case Get Lost will also be oh, it doesn't attack. Okay, so that's a creature. We'll definitely take that one. Okay, but right now I really want another Synthesizer. Ooh, I kinda want both. Yeah, I want both, but I want the land first, because next turn Perilous Snare depending on what our opponent plays, and Get Lost will definitely be coming down, or be played in this case. So let me know what you guys are thinking. That's fine. Don't really mind that. Let me see. There's a copy of. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so. Yeah, let's just Perilous Snare the Steel Seraph. Why not? I'll pass turn. I kinda wanna see what our opponent has. I think a Get Lost open is more important than drawing cards and be tapped out, to be honest, but we'll see. This seems much more of an artifact build than again, I'm fine with that. An artifact build than ooh. Okay. Okay, so I will take that one out. Look at this wonderful thing. Playing one artifact, gaining two more. Now I'm gonna draw and gain life. Look at this beautiful thing. And I'm actually gonna do this. Like if there's a sunfall coming, I'm fine. I'm very happy with what we got now. I believe there's a sunfall coming. That's pretty much the only explanation, I think. Okay, so Simulacrum on both sides of the table, but our opponent definitely needs something here. Because what's this? Deals 5 damage, tap attack, reach. Okay, I think we got this. I think our opponent is just having a little bit of fun. Yeah, we definitely got this. This was great. Mirror match against and another rank up. So mirror match against Aetherdrift Azorius as well. I think that's something we're gonna see a lot, but you know, 2 Simulacrum back to back just was way too much for our opponents to deal with. We got 18 life, you know, we had 53 or 54 damage on the board. Card draw, ramp, we had everything, removal, controlled the board pretty well. Yeah, there's not a lot more to say, guys. Let's get to the final thoughts. Final thoughts, everyone. What a deck. I really like this. We actually went undefeated with this deck. We had 0 losses on ranked. We played 4 games, I think, or 5 games. I don't know if I show them all, but you know, it's a very limited pool. But we played against several decks, as you could see, and we won. So it's a deck that I believe can definitely compete with the best of them. This is a fantastic deck. It was already like it's the most viewed video on my channel, but the new cards from Aetherdrift definitely help a lot. Perilous Snare is a beast, very good, especially after you get max speed. After you get max speed, it's not only removal, I mean, it's also a buffer for your creatures, one at a time, but still great. You just need to tap this. Voyager Quick Elder make things cheaper, and it syncs perfectly with the Simulacrum. We haven't seen Repurposing Bay, unfortunately, but I think that might be because I only have 2. Those were the only 2 I crafted. If you are having trouble finding the synthesizer, you can go get him with the Repurposing Bay. You just need to sacrifice one of the many artifacts that you have. Apart from that, like Memory Guardian is a good body that will cost 1 a lot of the times. Voyage Home is a card that will draw you 3 cards and gain you 3 life for just 2, which is insane. It's insane value for just 2 mana. Solemn Simulacrum ramps and gets you cards. Like I said, this is removal and a buffer. This makes things cheaper. This makes you go get whatever you want. This draws you card whenever you draw your second card per turn, which is not that difficult if you have clues from the Novice Inspector, or if you have Solemn Simulacrum or Voyage Home. So worst case scenario, it synergizes with the synthesizer, and you know, you only need to crew 2 to have another big body, a flyer nonetheless, so that's pretty decent. Sorry, this doesn't draw your cards, this puts bodies on the battlefield, that's what I mean. So, you know, it's a fantastic deck. I really enjoy this strategy. I really enjoyed making this video. Thank you again for all the support you've been giving in the last video and on the channel. We are with 164 subs, so let's get to the 200. That would be amazing, and then after that to my 250 sub goal. If you liked watching the video, please don't forget to leave that like, comment, share, subscribe. Everything you do will help out the channel a ton, and it's extremely appreciated. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed playing with the deck, and I'll see you on the next one.